It's just a phase. No, it's not. It's not just a phase. If I said that to any Christian, oh, you worship Jesus now? Must be just a teenage thing or something like that. That would be an offensive thing for me to say. And it's offensive for anyone to tell me I'm an atheist because I'm just going through something right now. I'm just going through a phase. I must have something really difficult going on in my life right now. No, that's offensive because it means that I didn't put any thought into becoming an atheist. And I did. And just about all the atheists I know put a lot of thought into it because it's not easy to be an atheist. It's certainly not easy leaving your faith, whatever it was, to become an atheist. And it's not just because you're rebellious, because a lot of teenagers, a lot of young people do become atheists and they leave their parents' religion. It's not because they're trying to be rebellious. It's because they see what religion has to offer. They look at the evidence. They question what they hear in church and they realize, I don't buy into any of this. And I'm going to look into this for myself. And I think for a lot of people, for a lot of young people especially, certainly was the case for me, becoming an atheist was the first major decision I ever made for myself where I didn't ask anyone about it. I didn't talk to anyone about it. I didn't ask my parents for permission. I just said, you know what? This is working for me. This is true as much as I can know anything to be true. And that's a big step. And, you know, for someone to make that step and to say, I've thought about it and I don't believe what the Bible says and I don't think any other religion is right, I think atheism has something to it. That's an important thing to acknowledge, that someone really put time and thought into becoming an atheist. And for, you to come along and say, well, it's just a phase, you'll get over it. How insulting is that? And it would be insulting the other way around for me to accuse a Christian of, oh, you're just a Christian because your parents told you to be a Christian, when that's not true either, because a lot of Christians do put a lot of thought into it and they come to a different conclusion. I think it's a wrong conclusion. But again, it would be unfair for me to say they're Christian just because it's the popular thing to do, it's what the majority wants you to do. That's unfair because a lot of people put a lot of serious thought into what they believe, and we ought to acknowledge that. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. Please leave your comments below.